How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, homie G, and I'm back. All right, so this video is for the young ladies, and it's about how to not be embarrassed while telling your crush that you like them. Okay, so this is by request. Shout out to Peyton. All right, so listen, I don't recommend, ladies, that you go straight up and tell the guy you like that you like him, okay, your crush. I recommend that you do different things to kind of test the waters because you will be embarrassed if they should say, well, I don't like you, right? When you declare that you like them. So your best bet is to test the waters. And by that, I mean, you might want to start out by complimenting something about them. So if you have them in a class or you see them somewhere outside during lunch break or something, or you happen to have just an opportunity where you're walking with them or something, you might want to say, you know what, you make me laugh, and see how they respond. Or you might want to say to them, you got beautiful eyes, or you got nice eyes, something like that. You have a great smile. You wear nice clothing. You're always matching. For guys, that's hard. Okay, so something that compliments them and see how they respond. If they say, "Oh, thank you. You got nice hair or you smell nice," then that's an indication they might be interested in you too. So don't go direct and tell them you like them because half the time these young guys, they don't even know what to do with that information, some of them. Okay, they'll just be like, and it'll be an awkward moment. So I suggest you go the indirect way, test the waters, tell them some compliment, and then after that, if the compliments can keep coming back and forth, and you guys enjoy spending time with each other while you're at school, you seem to both feel good from moments that you have either talking with each other, then you can go ahead and level up. By that I mean, say, hey, you want to hang out after school, or you want to hang out this weekend? And it's just a hangout. Don't call it a date because that might make them nervous. So just call it a hangout and see if they want to do that. And if they want to do that with you, then maybe there is more going on there, and they might be interested in you. So that's another way. So I would say that level it up to a hangout, or if you already have uh, their phone number or their Instagram account or their Snap account, message them and just kind of have a conversation with them. Test the waters that way. That's where you might want to tell them over message that they have a great smile or they make you laugh or something like that. So you're not necessarily doing it at school, so you feel even less embarrassed, right? So avoid that situation altogether if you can. You know me, I was the kind of guy that wouldn't necessarily care so much. So if I would do that and they would not be interested back, oh well, to me it'd be like, whatever, but that may not be you. You might not be that bold. So going at this route is a little bit less scary. So let's see. So we got that. What else could you do? Um, well, you could have a friend mention that they like something about them. That they have a friend, which is you, that likes something about them, and maybe see from that angle if they would be interested and they would reciprocate back. Tell your friend that I think she's cute too, or whatever. So that's the indirect route again, having a friend do it. But if you're brave enough and you don't care what people think, then you know what? So who cares about your embarrassment? So it'll be a temporary thing. You'll feel the embarrassment, you'll feel the nervousness, but it's not going to kill you. It's not going to like ruin your life if you directly tell someone that they're cute or whatever, that you like them, and they just say, well, I'm sorry, I don't like you back, or whatever, or they freeze or they run away or whatever. It's not going to kill you. So there's the indirect way and the direct way of doing it, but you're not going to escape being embarrassed because those are your feelings. That's how you feel. Okay? And the only way not to feel those feelings is to put something else in your head to kind of practice what you're going to say before you say it with the person. So rehearsing. Also, to just have an attitude of, I don't care. So what? F it. Sorry I used the language here on this video, but that's what you got to have, that attitude. So what? F it. If he doesn't like me when I tell him I like him, or when I compliment him, then so what? Then you know what? I didn't lose anything. Actually, you gain something. You gain information. You gain the fact that they don't care about you as much as you care about them. So you're relieved. You are free again to go in, go back into the river and go fishing again for someone else. So it might be at first a little disheartening, and you might feel a little bit depressed about it, but you'll get over it in time. So you've learned something from that rejection if that happens. And again, just put something in your head that says to you that you don't care so much about what the outcome is. If you embarrass, so what? If it gets an embarrassing moment for you at school, so what? Everybody's immature, and they're just jealous that you did this and they didn't. And just move on with your life, okay? Because it's going to happen. It's just part of growing up. Yeah, no, I've gotten rejected many times. I say that in my latest book. Actually, one of the things I said in my book was that I probably asked over 100 girls out, and about 80 of them rejected me, right? But 20 of them didn't, and one of those was my wife. So, so it works out in the end. The numbers, right? And it's okay. First of all, you don't even know if that guy is a keeper, young ladies. You still have to date them and find out if just their looks isn't enough. What do they got in here? Are they going to treat you nice? So if you go with the attitude that, let me do this, let me go ahead and ask them or tell them that, they're cute or whatever, and see if they want to hang with me and see if they want to date me later on, you still have to learn who they are as people. And if they're jerks to you, then they weren't meant to be kept, right? So don't ever feel so embarrassed about doing something like that, because ultimately you don't know if you're going to like them fully after the fact, after you've already gotten beyond the initial infatuation. That's the word. You're infatuated. So beyond that infatuation, are you a match with the guy? You never know until you actually start dating. But first hurdle is to get them to see if they're attracted to you in some way. And then you go ahead and date. And if it doesn't work out, then you've learned a lot about that situation. Okay? And you can go on to the next one. And you start learning more and more about yourself and what you like and what kind of guy you like. And it'll help you when you're an adult. All right, my little homies. This has been some tips on how to go and ask or tell someone that you have a crush on them or you like them in some way. Peace out.